Hail to the fish. It's your job to train fish to swim. Good morning, my Toastmasters and friends. With this job of teaching fish to swim, do you think you'd have an easy time doing that?
Yeah.
Some people will say, look at the fish and how well it swims, and take all the credit for the fish swimming. Some people will say, the fish already knows how to swim, I can't teach it a thing. Point is, the fish swims, and this fish can't change how it swims, and you can't change how it swims either. It has a way of swimming, and that's how it swims. And because it has a way of swimming, it can be taken advantage of by predators. The top predator on the planet now is us, and we're taking advantage of that. I believe a shark is a fish. It's been on the planet more than 40 million years. It knows how to swim, but it can't beat us. We might drive it to extinction because some people like to eat shark fins. They gather up thousands and thousands of sharks, slice the fin, drop it back in to die. They can't learn a new way to swim. They're going to lose. They need to change. Can you influence a shark to be different? I'm afraid not. Humans also swim in an ocean of influence. Not an ocean of water, an ocean of influence. And just like the fish swim together and in groups and get eaten in groups, the same thing happens to people. When we group ourselves into various ways that can be taken advantage of by others, by societies, by ways of being taxed and things like that. If you've seen the movie Happy Feet 2, the Krill, Will Krill and Bill Krill, Will Krill had a larger idea than to be what all the other krill wanted to do. He could only get this idea by having exited the swarm and looked back and saw the whale eating all the krill. So without the point of view, he couldn't have had the idea that he should swim differently or not swim with the rest of the krill. We now have learned how to swim since we were kids, and that's the way we swim. And the dangers that are presenting themselves to us now can't really be solved with the way we swim. We need to swim differently, and we need to think how we could do that. And only humans can do that, but we have a hard time changing. We have a hard time changing. How could we change? We need to open our minds to be influenced by other people. We need to influence other people. We need to talk, discuss. We need to do the three major goals of Toastmasters, which is learn how to listen, learn how to evaluate, learn how to speak. And in doing that, hopefully we'll learn a way to change our destiny and not ruin the earth. That's another speech for how we're doing that, but we may have already done it. Can we come back? It takes thought. So, it means therefore. Sometimes it means therefore. Therefore, what we do in Toastmasters is the essential method of salvation for our planet. Because only if we work together in a group and look at our situation in new ways can we solve the problem. So, take this Thursday morning thing as a precious opportunity to be changed and to influence others.